Hi. Hi, everybody. Welcome to my day 11 of my 77-day video challenge. And I have a really interesting topic for today, talking about relationships. And we're talking about some really mind-blowing ideas. Number one is we are all pure energy. And sometimes, that saying, like oil to water, sometimes we just don't mix well together, and it's energetic. So, what I wanted to share with you is, but by the way, before I start sharing, if you're just joining on the replay, say hello, write something in the comments so I know you're here. And if you have questions, feel free to drop them below. So, started off saying that we're all energy and that sometimes we don't mix well with others. And also, there's more. So we have energy centers in our body, and they're called chakras. You might have heard that term before. So these energy centers communicate and also store information that can either help us be more truthful to who we are or not. And it's based on our experiences, which power our beliefs and our thoughts, which cause emotions and feelings that can sometimes get trapped in our bodies, because emotions are energy in motion. So we are energy, and our energy centers can sometimes get stuck and misaligned. And that's what I was talking about. Maybe it's an issue of not being in alignment with your true essence. And some of these ideas might be a little like woo-woo to you, but it's scientific. And there's research that shows there's all kinds of really cool studies that show us that this is the truth. And we have these energy centers, and they either can be super healthy and clear and open, or they can be constricted and cause disease to form in our bodies. So, hi, I see people here with me. So we're talking about relationships and how sometimes we don't feel, when I want to ask you this question is, when you're in a relationship with somebody, it can even be a stranger. It could be somebody that's serving you coffee at a restaurant. And if you have like this feeling in your body, it's either a yes or a no feeling, like it's pretty much arbitrary. Like I'm blended, I mix well with this person, or I don't jive with him. So where in your body do you tend to feel that emotion, or that red flag, or that, oh, hearts, I like this person, he's really good, and or the red flag where it's more like, oh, I don't know about this guy, I kind of need to keep my distance, So where in your body do you feel that? For me, I usually feel it, like they say, your gut and intuition, right here in the third chakra, which is right around your belly button area. And that is your power center where you make a lot of decisions. And so that's how you get the feeling whether or not you want to be friends with somebody, or you really need to avoid somebody. And the thing is, why this is so important, there's two reasons for me. I mean, the two main reasons that I think is, number one, our energy gets expanded not only in our direct area, and actually they can take photos of our energy. Like I could get up and leave this chair right now, and you would see my energy, which is like on video, it would be a color. You would see my energy still here. So it's really super cool. Anyways, I'm digressing from what I wanted to say. Is the two reasons I feel that it is really important for us to check our alignment and to realize that how we are with other people in relationship is, number one, Our energy affects the people around us, the people in our lives, the people that are watching us from, you could be watching me from Australia or from India right now, and my energy is affecting you. So that's important because number one, if you're in a relationship with somebody, like a marriage or a work situation, or like, one of those relationships that's really, really important to you. And if you are holding back, or you're not speaking your truth, you're not happy in your job, all of these constricting feelings in your body, then what happens is the people around us can feel it. And so if you're in a family relationship, your children can sense that and they can feel it. And guess what? We can also send our emotions to the next generations. So it's very, very important for us to be in awareness that our emotions matter so much, because it's not only affecting my life today, it's affecting 2, 3, 4, 5 generations to come that are not even alive yet, are affected by who I am being right now. It's amazing. I love this stuff. And so that's the one thing, is if you're in a relationship, people or anything, people will feel your energy, and it can also affect their energy. That's really important because health issues stem from relationships. And so we need not only relationships, but I'm just saying that in this example. So that's one thing. And the other thing is why I find it so important for us to be in alignment is, so number one is the health reason. And well, actually that's it. Number one was people around you are affected by your emotions. And number two is it can cause health issues. And in your body, when your emotions or your energy is stuck, like for example, for me, in my case, with my thyroid issue, this is the throat chakra, this energy center. And so part of my healing is for me to speak and for me to come out and forget about the judgment and all of the, the self-doubt and all of that. It's part of my healing to step up in my life and to share my truth with you and for myself. So that's very important, because where we feel the blockage is where we need to move the energy. So I heard that a lot of people are having, this year, there's going to be a lot of people that have leg issues, like lower body issues, leg, knee, things like that. And that's fear of moving forward. So different parts of our body, the emotions and the energy affects our different health reasons and why we get diseases in certain parts of our body. I hope you're able to follow me, because I'm just putting this together as I go. So it's one of those days, like, can you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's why I find this topic really interesting, is because I see a lot of people that I love dearly that are in situations that don't serve them anymore and are fearful of leaving and moving forward because, they're in their comfort zone. They don't want to hurt the other person. And another thing is, I was talking about alignment, is we have our life purpose, and this is our course right here, right? But what happens is when we get into relationships with other people, we get pulled off our course. So if you have a child, if you have a mother, if you have a husband or whatever, you're constantly being pulled off your course to relate with them, to maybe your vision, like you forget your vision, you forget your values, and you get misaligned. And you're in a situation now, in a relationship, that is pulling you from being yourself and from pulling you in a direction that is not making you happy. You're not finding joy. And I think that's super important, because like I said, if we continue in this negative feeling, constricted fear, worry, all of these negative anger, grief, all of those negative emotions, if we continue to feel that, then we're going to get something happening in our bodies, which is going to eventually end up in a disease. And I just want to share that with you because I think it's so important for us to be aware of that. Like, am I being true to myself today in how I'm living? Or am I living my purpose? Am I out of alignment with who I am? For the people pleasers out there, this is really important question because we're constantly trying to make other people happy, but ultimately our health gets sacrificed. So that's why I believe in self-care, self-love. Every single day we need to fill our cup so that we have the energy and the love to care for others. Because when we give from an unfull cup, then we're really hurting ourselves physically, emotionally, and mentally. I hope you're able to follow me today. It's the middle of the day and I was cleaning my room and I said, gotta go. I scheduled this to be here and get this video out to you. Day 11. I hope you were able to get some gold from that. I find this topic really interesting, and I know in the future I'll be able to help more people in this area once I get my certification in the next couple months, because this is huge. Every person has a problem that is stemming from an emotion that's stuck, that's being trapped in their body from when they're children, when they're kids, when they're, even this morning I saw an emotion that was trapped in a man from his father's father, and he had it in him, and that's why he was experiencing anxiety. And I thought, wow, how many people are suffering with addiction problems and anxiety and other things, other really, really fearful, fear, all of these things. Is it really your emotion, or are you carrying the weight of your ancestors in your body? Something to consider, right? So Sarah, yeah, oh my God, I'm so happy I have somebody to show it. Yay, I have somebody here. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate you commenting, and I can show a comment today. Yay. So with that, I'm going to end this video, but I hope you found that interesting, and I'll probably organize my thoughts better and I'll present this in a different way next time, another video down the line, maybe even a podcast. Thank you so much for supporting my podcast, by the way. It is out on Spotify and it's called Grow Intentionally. If I can help you live your best life, please shoot me a direct message here in Facebook or YouTube, or also you can connect with me on Instagram. And I also dropped my link to my Calendly if you'd like to have a one-on-one conversation with me. I'm glad that was helpful. Thank you, Sarah. Appreciate you. You all have a wonderful day. And I'm going to end this with an aloha. Mwah.